In today's video, you will learn how to bank like a rich person and become rich yourself. When we talk about saving money, we mean two different things. One, spending less money on stuff, and two, putting your money away into a designated container, a bank account. Unless you're stuffing bills under a mattress and paying everything in cash, you probably already have a bank account. But do you understand how your bank accounts work, or if they are even the best ones? Rich people, on the other hand, know how to make good money from the banks. They are in long-term relationships with multiple financial institutions. They keep savings at Bank A for the killer high-yield savings product, but check with Bank B because they get unlimited ATM fee reimbursements. Rich people know that all banks want to reward and retain their loyal customers. So they figure, why not be loyal customers of several banks so they can choose from a bunch of insider offers? Why? Well, because rich people are kind of entitled. They are not entitled without good reason though. While most of us are just letting ourselves be acquired as customers, whenever a bank happens to leap into our frame of vision, rich people know that they are what makes a bank money. They know they are worth a lot to that bank, and not in a we are all family and truly value our customers way, like in a cold hard cash way. Putting your money into a checking or savings account does not just sit there, it goes out and makes money. Not for you, for the bank. Here's a simplified version of how that works. James, oh, hello there, bank. Can you hold on to this $20,000 for me? Bank, sure thing, James. I'll even give you a few pennies for letting me use your money. James, ooh, pennies. Wait, what do you mean by using my money? Bank, I'm lending it out. I'll give it to someone who needs a mortgage and charge them an interest rate of 7%, maybe even higher if it's a personal loan or auto loan. James, but that interest goes to you. Bank, yes. James, even though it's my money you are using to lend out. Bank, yep. But don't worry, when you need that money, I'll give it back to you. That's literally the law. James, okay. But what's in it for me? Bank, why those nice shiny pennies, of course, and this free tote bag. In other words, when you put money into a savings account, you essentially give the bank a loan. They will then turn around and lend that money to people. You better believe they are charging those people interest. Then banks pay some small interest each year to pay you for parking your money there. And since the bank is paying you literal pennies compared to the interest rates they charge when they lend your money, they need you as a customer. Think back to that tote bag your bank paid to have those printed and distributed, right? They do that because the cost of that tote bag is less than the profit they would make off you as a customer. That tote bag is part of the acquisition cost, which a bank pays across commercials, influencer deals, and marketing campaigns to bring in a new customer. Since it's so expensive for the bank to get you on board in the first place, it's also costly to lose you as a customer. If you move all your money to a different bank, they must spend extra on customer acquisition costs. For rich people, this dynamic is crystal clear. That's why they have no problem shopping around for the best accounts to use in their team and leveraging their worth as a customer so that banks won't push them around. They know that banks rely on them to make money, and when banks try to squeeze even more fees out of them, they have zero problems walking away. Like a rich person, banking means always asking, what's in it for me? So here are two things to remember to bank like a rich person. One, banks don't want you to switch banks. They are counting on you being lazy. They know you would rather be on your couch and scrolling on your phone than find a different bank with higher rates. And they are more than okay with that. Take advantage of that and look around. See what other banks you could move your money to. Like your high school boyfriend or girlfriend, that first checking account may have been convenient, but there's a big world out there. Two, banks will do so many things for you before they let you leave. And they not only can waive that late fee or send you a free book of checks or whatever, but they will do it happily because it's good business sense. They would rather eat that measly $35 than pay hundreds to replace you with a new customer. Did you get an overdraft charge slapped with an ATM fee? Call them up and just ask for it to disappear. You would be shocked at how easy this can be. As I have mentioned, rich people are comfortable being entitled. Sure, this sometimes means entitled in a bad way, but it's more so in the I know my worth sense. They are efficient, confident, and well aware of their worth. They have been shown repeatedly from childhood onward, you are worthy, you are good, and you matter. When you grow up hearing these things, you get the confidence of that abundance mindset. you know there's always more where that came from and that you can get it personally. I can move on to the competition if this bank doesn't give me a good offer. If I don't get this job, another one will come along. More than that, the reason rich people can act on this entitlement like this is that they have the time to go out of their way. They can afford to be inconvenienced, not just in terms of cash, but time and effort. They are rich in money and rich in time. Maybe they are making a lot of their money from investments and therefore don't have to be at work with their boss breathing down their neck all day. Or they are working a prestigious white-collar job that gives them maximum flexibility. But when you have lived life with the deck stacked against you, when you grow up in a modest middle, when you don't get that positive entitlement from pampering and a you're worth it son environment that comes with being rich, when you have never really seen anyone who looks like you succeed and makes a ton of money, of course, you are going to doubt your ability to do it. On the other hand, when you are poor, you lack the chance to live in an abundance mindset, and you can't exercise any entitlement because that seems like something for other people who are not like you. If this is you, I want you to adopt a rich person mentality when dealing with banks. It's your bank owner to work with you. You are entitled to the best service possible. Your accounts are your team of financial specialists, and they each have a unique job to do because you are the customer, you are the client, you are what makes these places have a business model in the first place. Your bank is not doing you a favor by allowing you to have an account with them. You are giving them a near interest-free loan every time you deposit money there. And no matter how big or small that deposit is, your money is not worth anything. Know that, be confident in that, and be comfortable in that. If you master a rich person mindset, you won't just enrich your bank account, you will be enriching your whole life. And that is simply priceless.